back with another 3 games in MAC tonight. We've got 3 betting picks for you for Wednesday, November 18th. And yes, MAC has continued to be pretty good to us. Best bet winner last night with Akron allowing us to score some late touchdowns to get that big cover late. So I like that one. And I've got a best bet winner again for Hump Day Wednesday. So, of course, as always, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Tell us what you like tonight by leaving it in the comments section. Of course, I get tons of comments. Everybody says how great of a capper they are, how great everybody's picks are. But the only way we all can be for sure is if you put it in the comments. So it's documented. Just like all my best bets, of course, are documented over at Picks and Parlays, all of our other experts. But so we're going to see. We'll see who's best. So I'll have a best bet winner. Just have one best bet tonight in college football. But I actually do have pretty strong opinions in these other two, just not as strong as the third one. So I'll have my best bet over at Picks and Parlays, but I'm giving it for you guys for free. So all we ask for everybody, give us that thumbs up, hit the subscribe, share, tell everybody, and then turn on notifications if you're at YouTube. That way you make sure you don't miss out when we do. I try to go live between 4 and 5 every day, but sometimes I need to go a little earlier, a little later with everything going on at the website. So, all right. So let's see. We already got somebody up here. Rudy. Yeah, Kent State minus 26 was money. I mean, it was money in the end, but at halftime when you're only up 7 and that defense was both defenses were so terrible, I was a little nervous, but we did pour it on late, and Akron defense was just as bad as we thought. So we're going to start. We're going to start with this Northern Illinois at Ball State. This is a 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time at Ball State. Ball State favored by 14 with a total of 60. And you know, when you look at this matchup, you have to say which Northern Illinois team is going to show up, because in the first matchup, we saw that Northern Illinois, I believe they played Western Michigan opening week, and they were not very good at stopping, but they did score some points. And that got them to cover 49-30. I'm sorry, they did not cover because they did score. They give up a late touchdown. But last week against Central Michigan, they lost 40-10. So they've given up 40-plus back-to-back weeks. So that's pretty bad defense here from Northern Illinois. So, and then Ball State, when you look at Ball State, they beat Eastern Michigan, which I think Eastern Michigan's better than expected team. They did not cover 38-31, and then lost 38-31 at Miami of Ohio. So, which I do think Miami of Ohio is going to be pretty decent this year. So, all right, let's see. We got some other people. Not that FOMO call at the end. Hunter versus Buffalo. Yeah. Buffalo, that was a rough one last night. Either way, either at the half or the game. Like all the overs parlay tonight. These MAC teams have not been good on defense. I will give you that much. So, all right. So, but we finished in this Northern Illinois Ball State game. Do you feel confident enough that Northern Illinois defense that has struggled 2 weeks in a row will do that 3 times in a row? Because that's the key here. Ball State will score points. I think Ball State offense will get 30-plus here. So I can see people that say they like the overs. I can see you liking that one. But to me, do you believe in Northern Illinois defense to be able to hold them just once to get maybe a backdoor cover here? And I think maybe that's the case. I was on Northern Illinois last week a little bit when we did our live. I didn't have a best bet on them, but I did think they were live home underdogs last week. So now I get them at 14. I think they could possibly cover here, but I'm with a lot of other people already saying on the over. I could see the over hitting very well. So I think I would probably put a better bet on the over. But if you have to ask the side, I do think Northern Illinois is going to cover that big spread of 14. So this line opened at 13, now at 14. So, all right, let's see. We got some other comments here. Jack saying, what's up? Caesar likes Eastern Michigan plus 6.5. Sharp money's on the Toledo under. Let's see. It's got some overs here for the Toledo, and they got another Toledo under. So we'll get to that game here in a second. But yeah, so Northern Illinois, just to finish up on there, I like the side. I like the underdog Northern Illinois just a little bit, but I like my better play on the over. I do think Northern Illinois defense has not been very good. I do think they allow probably high 30s, low 40s, and that one will push this game over. So I do like the over in that first matchup. So the Toledo Eastern Michigan game, if you look at that game, I like this. Oh, that's going to be my best bet. So we'll do that one last. So hold on, let me make sure here. Actually, I think it's the other way. Toledo. Oh yeah, no. That's right. My best bet's on the Western Michigan Central Michigan game. I have the same play on both games, so it's kind of. So Western Central Michigan will do last. Toledo Eastern Michigan. We look at this one. Eastern Michigan, home underdog here at 6.5, and they've been so good to me over the years. Hard to pass up getting points with Eastern. All right, technical difficulty. Sorry about that, but we're back live. And for those that I was frozen, you didn't hear me. Eastern Michigan's been money against the spread, and I do think Eastern Michigan's a very, very good play. And as always, when you're playing the MAC teams, you have to handicap the defenses, and because as we've seen, the overs have been really good. There's not been a whole lot of defense played in this conference, so let's do this. When you look at this game, whose defense do you favor more? Toledo, they gave up those 2 touchdowns late, or Eastern Michigan? And yes, Eastern Michigan was up late and let Ball State come back and get that win. But I believe in this Eastern Michigan defense a little more. They did hold Kent State to just 27 points. So that tells you a little something. We saw how big of offense Kent State has. So I like this Eastern Michigan team. I'm going to play this one on as a side play. And then I'm probably going to play the over as well here. I do think both of these teams will score enough to push it over. But my better play probably it's tight on this one. I think I'll just play both. But I think my better play probably be on the side here. So, all right. So, of course, as always, leave your comments in the comments section. Tell us who you like tonight. We got the 3 MAC games. If you have a question about tonight's games, we'll try to read it on the screen. If not, we always try to answer it after the fact. And as always, if you haven't done so, hit that thumbs up. Subscribe, share, tell your friends. Of course, the more people that watch and the more people that follow, the more of these we do. And don't forget on Wednesday, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, so just a couple hours from now, we have the live cap with Allie Burns and Nick Parsons. They always have a guest handicapper. Today, they're going to be talking NFL Week 11, I believe, right? So they're going to be talking NFL action for this coming weekend. And then on Fridays, they do it as well, but it's college football talk. So make sure you listen in. And I usually try to go live, like I said, between 4 and 5 Eastern Standard Time every day and give my best bets. And that's Monday through Friday. I don't always get to it, but if you turn on the notifications, you'll make sure you don't miss any of that. Okay, so we got the first 2 games done. That leaves us with the best bet, my best bet of the day going today. And of course, most people are paying for this over at Picks and Parlays. I'm giving it to you guys free because you listen in and watch my live stuff that I do every day here. So Western Michigan at Central Michigan, the best play of the night as far as even the odds makers or anybody out there. This game is a really good one. Central Michigan favored by 1 point with a total of 58.5, which is a little shocking that this number's down because, of course, we've seen both of these Western Michigan games be pretty high scoring. And what do you think about Western Michigan? How do you handicap how they won that game? Because I mean, Toledo outplayed them. The only thing that wasn't outplayed was the last few minutes. So to me, I just can't see coming back to play Western Michigan after that game. And I just think Central Michigan's a better team. So when you look at that, I would play Central Michigan on the -1 here. But my top play going to be on the total here. And what I like about this total is that unlike the first couple of games, Western Michigan, you kind of, especially the Akron game, you had to rely on Western Michigan get all the points. I think Central Michigan's offense is not just as good, but very, very good. At 40, they last week at Northern Illinois, 30 they put up against, I think, it's a pretty decent Ohio defense. So I like the over here. I think that's my best bet of the day. I think this one could go way over, in fact. I think like crazy over. So make sure you get in on the over. So I'll recap here in a second, but I'm just going to get some other comments up. Not as explosive. I'm guessing he's talking about Eastern Michigan. I think Eastern Michigan's better than what people are saying. So you're just searching. You found us all 3 games over. I would not be shocked if that's the case. And we haven't seen a whole lot of defense in the MAC conference since they restarted play. Let's see. He likes Western Michigan. We're on the other side on that one. Yeah, so make sure if you haven't done so, you hit that thumbs up button, and then make sure you leave your comment because after the fact, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I I hear people say, "Well, I had this, I had that." Well, this is your chance. Put it in the comments. Let everybody, if you have a question, whatever, put it in the comments and let us hear what you like. And then after the fact, if you tell us you're 3-0 or 2-1 or 0-3, whatever the case, we'll have it documented. So make sure you do that. So, and then of course, if you share and tell your friends and share it in your groups, whatever, it just helps us out. And the more people that do it, of course, the more we like to bet. As far as the first half, I don't know. These three, all three, I think you could convince me to play the first half. I think I probably, if I was playing the first half, I'd probably play the over first half in this Western Michigan Central Michigan game. But I wouldn't be. I mean, I really think there's a chance that Western Michigan comes out a little flat as far as they'll probably score because Western Michigan always scores points. But I think their defense could play a little flat after coming off that emotional win. So I think maybe I would take the over and Central Michigan in that first half. So I'm going to recap here. I'll talk about that in 1 second. I'll recap all three games for people that and for people that were froze. We did freeze up a little bit, so I apologize that. Central Michigan and over. See, we got a lot of people posting. So make sure, like I said, if you haven't done so, put yours. Who you like tonight? You like a parlay? You like a side? You like? Do you like to maybe play the first half like we had somebody else, or some people even playing props in these games? The player props have got to be tons of overs on everything. So, all right. So here's how I'm going to be playing this one for tonight. Got the three games. My best bet's going to be in that Western Michigan Central Michigan game. I like the over 58.5. I also think sprinkle a little on the Central Michigan. As far as Northern Illinois Ball State, I think Northern Illinois is the play on that one, and I also like the over on that one as well. But I think that's the live dog. The two live dogs for tonight are Eastern Michigan and Northern Illinois. Same as I thought last Wednesday, and Northern Illinois let me down. So my better play in that one is the over, by the way, Northern Illinois Ball State. And then Toledo, Eastern Michigan. Once again, I think the over is probably easy money, but I like Eastern Michigan plus the 6.5. I do think Toledo could be a little flat there after, of course, that terrible bad beat loss for us bettors that were backing Toledo. But I had the over in that one, but for people that backed them, I'm sure a little sour on that. So that's what I like tonight. As far as a parlay, if you said parlay, I'd probably do the same game parlay, probably Central Michigan -1 or pick 'em, and then the over in that game. I think that's my best bet's definitely the over. Over 65 at 160. I'm guessing you're saying that's in the if you take the extra points, that's in which game? I'm not really sure which one that one's in. So maybe leave that in the comments. So, but that's what I like for tonight. And if you would do so, of course, hit that thumbs up, tell your friends, share, like, and we'll be back tomorrow. And tomorrow, Football Thursday, I'll try to do it between 4 and 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time again. And then, of course, for people that want to hear about the NFL this week and talk about the NFL, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time tonight, we have Allie Burns and Nick Parsons doing their live cap. And then, of course, they do Friday college football at the same time on 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on Friday. So make sure you tune in. Tell Allie and Nick I sent you. And they'll give their picks, of course, for 4 or 5 different NFL games. And they always have an expert, a different picks and parlays expert. So see, my buddy Eric, he had the under last night, was over by half. These MAC defenses have been so bad. I don't think I could bet an under in one of these MAC games right now until something changes as far as one of these teams start playing defense. So I like all 3 overs tonight. My best, though, is on that Western Michigan, Central Michigan game. I think that one goes over. And then I like the other 2 dogs. So make sure everything. So I appreciate all of you guys. I know you guys do me a ton of favors, and we appreciate. So we give back to you by giving my best bets every day and my free picks. So have a great day. Hit those thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you on Thursday.